Well, hello, and welcome to Fan Service The Games. This is Senran Kagura. They're kind of ninja fighting games, a little bit in the vein of the Warriors games, all the Orochi, where, you're one person and you go up against, 1,000 enemies kind of thing. But it's super fan servicey. Yeah, so this is first one, Shinovi versus. I obviously have the Vita version here, but it did come out on the PS4 as well. Super metallic-y shiny, as you can see, all sorts of coronas coming off from the camera there. And something I have noticed about just about every game in here is they have a lot of interesting things inside, but the packaging has never exactly been the most sturdy little things ever. But yeah, all right. Let's go ahead and crack it up and see what we actually got all up in this piece. Yeah, I've continued foiling on the inside. The large part of it is going to be the art book. You can see what I'm talking about with the fan servicey stuff. But outside of that, we also have the game. I have flipped this one inside out. I do have the standard version out there. I just kind of like a full art version, so I flipped it around. Also comes with the soundtrack. Single disc, but 39 tracks. And if I remember right, find. Yeah, this last page in the art book really sums up this game in a nutshell. Senran Kagura series will continue to run non-stop. That's the calling of a ninja. They rode faster and jump higher than anyone. They can easily jump over people's expectations. These games have the potential to grow big and large, just like the girls' chests. Tits are life, ass is hometown. So, yeah. The art book's really nicely printed and bound. A lot of artwork from the game. Different squads or troops. I don't remember the exact term that they use since there's different factions within the game and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, it's an interesting little chunk. But it was followed up a little bit later on by another one. This is Estival versus. This is the Endless Summer Edition. Same kind of shiny foil going on the front and the back here. So let's crack this one open as well. Same kind of packaging going on in here with yet another art book. This one is kind of side mounted. Oh right, I got a lot of extra crap I threw in the box. Okay. So, we got the soundtrack for it. It's 2 discs this time, as they said on there. There's a whole bunch of music. I suppose I shall take these CDs out to reveal some more artwork behind. Oh, this one's nice and snug. There we go. Everything's so shiny. My light might be a little too intense. Maybe if I turn it down a little bit, that might help. set that aside. Yep, here's the art book, which has, just like the last one, a lot of character information and artwork and whatnot, and different visuals from the game. All sorts of good stuff. Nicely printed and bound, just like the last one. And the thing with this particular game was it came with a set of cards, and it was kind of luck of the draw which set of characters you got. I honestly, at this point, don't even remember which one I actually came with. I, a long time ago, went to Exceed's website and noticed that, well, they had basically all the different sets. They're all super foily, by the way. So I picked them all up. I think they were like $4 or $5 each set, kind of thing. So it felt like it was a nice compromise to be able to just pick all of them up. Ikaruga, I always reminds me of the Dreamcast game. I might beat that one day, but Stage 5 just kicks the ever-living crap out of me. They also have information on the back about each of the different characters, as well as, a lot of character sketches and whatnot for them. So that's half. And then here's another half. You can see over here in the corner the different insignia for the different factions. So there we go. And the reason why I actually don't have the game case in the box was because I wanted to make room for all of these. So it's actually sitting on my large shelf of open Vita games, which I could probably find in a little bit. I'm thinking about doing that. But before then, there was another one that was digital only at first. And a little bit later on, Limited Run Games actually did it. This is obviously not a mainline game. This is Senran Kagura Bon Appetit. And it's actually a music rhythm game that is quite literally just fan service. It's hilarious. And it's fan service. But that's basically what it is. So let's see what we get in here, because this wasn't, this was released in collaboration with Exceed, because they did do the initial release of it. Wow, Marvelous Exceed, kind of same difference kind of thing. So yeah, we got the game. It is reversible, but it's basically just the Japanese versions of them on the inside there. And inside there we got a little tiny instruction booklet showing you some characters. Back in the game case. Also comes with the soundtrack. There you go, there's like 31 tracks on there. But they do have it split between 2 discs. Nothing much really going on for artwork here, just a yellow to orange gradient. And the same on the front. And it's a single card, so there's no artwork inside there. That's just basically the music from the game. And it came with a set of art cards. I might be wrong, and I had to purchase these separately. I don't remember. But, yeah, we'll take a look at them. This is the dude who judges all the food. There's an announcer. And then the different people. Ridiculous anime meat. Always makes me think of Zelda. The first one, where you gotta feed that meat to something or other. Curry. Now I'm hungry. And you can choose a lot of these different characters, and they all have kind of a different story path that they go down. But all those story paths just basically go, hey, I'm going to challenge you. This is some bullshit. And then you basically play the exact same songs. So it's just kind of one of those pick your waifu kind of things, I suppose. I'm always kind of terrible at trying to get these back on. At least when they're all sitting together. A lot of times I'll put about half of them in and then start sliding them one by one. And that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. So, yeah. Alright, I will set those aside and deal with that later. It also comes with a poster. And it's only single-sided. And it is basically a whole bunch of the characters from the game covered in, I don't know, food. Which happens basically when you win against another character. So, yeah, it's even more fan servicey than the rest, which, yeah, that's what's going to happen. Yeah. The train ain't stopping now. This is a Peach Beach Splash. This was only for the PS4. This is another offshoot game. Kind of a first-person shooter-ish arcade kind of thing, but obviously it's all with water guns and whatnot. This is another one of those games, like pretty much all the rest of them, that don't have exactly the most structurally sound designs, but, you know, whatever. Alright, let's see what we got going on all up in this piece. We have that. And that. And that. Alrighty, that's everything in the box. So let's go through it here. First off, we got the game. This one in particular, they didn't do a good job of cutting off the plastic after the heat seal on that side, but whatever. That's just a game case. Doesn't really matter to me much. And then you can see it is a reversible artwork. I've reversed it. Inside here is actually, you know, an actual full color instruction manual, which seems to be even more exceedingly rare for PlayStation 4 games. But that's nice. Talking about all that sort of good stuff. I mean, yeah, whatever. I've used this code anyway, so it really doesn't matter. It was just a DLC that came with, I don't remember exactly if it was just in here or in the special edition, or if it just came with the first release or whatever. But, yeah, I don't know. It was just a couple of extra costumes and whatnot. Alrighty, this is kind of interesting. You have the soundtrack on one side for the game, which, there you go, it's all of this sort of stuff going on here. Let me, there we go. Let's get it all in frame. But, yeah, so you got the soundtrack CD, which is I do like those in my limited editions. But you also have kind of the opening animations and whatnot for all of the games that have come out for Senran Kagura from 2011 to 2017 on a DVD here on the other side. There's not a huge amount, but it is just kind of an interesting little addition there. But I also, of course, have a little bit of an art book, which I think this one was kind of neat in the fact that you do have standard gallery artwork and some sketches, but I think somewhere in the back end, nope, it's mixed in here. There was a lot of different promo artwork that would come out for particular retailers in Japan and stuff like that that ended up wanting to advertise for the game. So it's kind of neat to actually be able to see all of those things in the same spot. Now then, I'm not quite through, but I realize that I do need to grab a couple more things. So let me go ahead and pause. Get it back in. All right. So, as I was saying a little bit earlier, I did have this guy, Estival versus, in my loose collection. This is the reverse artwork because, hey, why not? So here's a little bit of that there for you. That's the standard way that it shows. But I also have this guy. This is Senran Kagura Deep Crimson, which is, I believe that this series did start on the 3DS with a couple of them. They're a little bit different. This one seems to be a little bit more like the standard ones, but I think Senran Kagura 1 and 2 were more 2D affairs for the 3DS. But, I mean, this doesn't come with a huge amount. I hate when that happens. But it already came that way. But, yeah. Alright, so here's the 3DS game case. Obviously, it does have a reversible artwork. And, full color instruction book, which is just fantastic. I like all of those sort of things. And just like everything else, I keep a lot of these in a different card holder set so I can take them around with me so I can play things on the go without, carrying the whole dang thing around. This also comes with soundtrack. Whole bunch of music on there. And just an absolutely tasteless piece of artwork right here in the center for reasons. So, yeah, there we are. There's obviously this isn't the only games that were released. Like I said, there was Senran Kagura 1 and 2 on the 3DS. I don't have those. And there's also Senran Kagura Peach Ball, which is a weird pinball spinoff. And I didn't pick that up either because it really didn't look super interesting, and especially not for the price they wanted for the limited edition. So there you go. I don't have them yet. I might pick them up if they're cheap in the near future. But yeah, that's a whole bunch of stuff there for the pervy ninjas out there. So well, I hope you enjoyed taking a look through all this fan service, and it occasionally breaks out into a game or two. And as always, appreciate y'all for watching, and hope you have yourself just a wonderful rest of your day, yo.